in a 3-hour paper?
I'm getting like most of it. There's some questions that are like small doubts, but then I got them cleared. Like
Nine.
just
What is the score if you get calculated? You gave a 3-hour paper, then you checked it, that is the solution correct or not. So how much are you scoring?
so it was like I didn't do the full paper. Like I was still doing only parts that like I was skipping some questions which I was just wanted to study.
No,
So
don't do it like this. You have to consider those questions to be not done. Take 3 hours, solve the full paper. Okay, you take 3 hours and solve the full paper of
yeah,
mathematics. If you have not done that topic till now, that means you have not done that topic now. It is
yeah,
it is your weakness. It is not like that if you have not done, it will not come in the exam,
yeah,
right? So treat it like
yeah,
a
yeah,
weakness only. That if I am skipping 12 marks question, total of 12 marks worth question, then I'm losing 12 marks.
yeah,
Correct? That should be how you have to take a paper, set a 3-hour timer, and then do it. Do not do like this that I'm doing some area question, I'm doing some matrix question. No. That could be done by questions bank or book only. That for that we do not need a PYQ paper.
yeah.
Correct?
Mhm.
What you need to do, take a paper of the previous year questions, paper of 25, 24, any year. You have to do all the papers in general, which matches with your syllabus. Right? You take the paper, you apply, take a timer, do it for 3 hours, and see how much you are scoring. Are you scoring 80%? Are you scoring 90%? How much percentage of marks you are scoring? And what is the something that you are doing wrong? Wrong means that you have practiced a lot of, uh, let's say, matrices, but you are not able to do the matrices part. So that's wrong. That's not something good. If you have practiced a lot of matrices, you are confident about matrices. If any of the question comes on matrices, I will be able to do it. And if you're not able to do it, then it is a bigger weakness now that you are already leaving 12 question plus you are leaving a 4 marker of matrix. That means 20 marks are gone, directly gone. It could be from 12. There were 6 marks of integral that you were not solved,
Yeah,
and 6 marks of something that you're revising, like maybe vectors you're revising, or probability you're revising, that is still to be done. And this 4 marks you are confident about. This is a strong part. This is the one that was tricky in the paper. There could be something that is tricky now, that you were not able to find out what is the catch of it, what is the manipulation that you have to do. You were not able to catch out in the 3 hours time, or let's say 6 or 7 minutes that you get per question. And that this is a subject that you're weak into. You have not studied well, or you have not understood it well. So 6, 6, 12, 12 and 4 means 16 marks. Let's say you did all the paper correct. And let's say plus 4 marks or plus 3 marks of mistakes could also be there if you did all of it correct also. Let's say plus 4, which is very nominal. Plus 4 is not very big mistakes. So if you have lost 20 marks from the 80 marks paper, you approximately lost 25% number marks now. You have just scored 75%. That is how it goes. That's why when I was calculating, I took that it takes minimum 4 to 5 hours to do a sample paper, because it will take 3 hours of focus time to just attempt it, 3 hours of time to attempt it, then 1 hour for checking plus 1 hour for analysis. That what I was not able to do, why I was not able to do, what is the point that I am leaving marks in. Maybe there could be some questions that are tricky MCQs, but just due to overconfidence that oh I know the inverse trigo and it is inverse trigo, you just ticked it very fastly to save time, and you did it wrong. To save time, you were confident about it, you ticked the wrong answer, and at the end it gave you less marks. This happens very much. This happens very much, because sometimes now they have now what boards do, they add a note and they underline it with bold. When competitive exam is not there, no, add a note with bold underline. They write it simply smaller note. But sometimes if you miss the not part, which is not the correct answer, something like this, select which cannot be the value of tan inverse of something something, and you take it by mistake what can be, you did not read the word not. That is a very silly mistake and it will take 1 marks from you. Correct? You
yeah,
have to see how much marks you have and how much you are scoring. To try to do sample papers in this way of all the subjects, not of the only of mathematics, of physics, chemistry, bio, of all the subjects. If there's a topic in bio that you are not very much confident about, or if there's a topic of chemistry, like maybe you are not confident about inorganic chemistry, let's say, so you're leaving that question and you think that okay, I will revise it and I will be able to do that question. But right now you have not done, na? So consider
yeah,
it that you're not going to do it. Consider it like that only. The day you will start doing that topic's question and it will start becoming right, then at that time that becomes your strength. What I'm trying to say overall is that what you have not revised, don't treat it like an opportunity to get the marks, because it is not guaranteed that it will. If you will revise it, you will get the marks. You will do that correct only, right? Don't presume
yeah,
that. So presume that you have not done it and if with the same preparation you go to the exam, you have not done it, you have to leave the question. So you will lose that number of marks if it is 3 marker, 4 marker, 2 marker. So sit for 3 hours of time, take the paper, turn off phone, do not see the solutions at all. Like if you are stuck in question number 4, you have did half of it, it is a matrix question, now you're not able to solve it, leave it there. If you want to spend more time on it, if your time blocks allowed it, if your time calculation allowed it, go for it. That's your problem. Don't go for the solution. It's just one step I'm missing. It's just the linear equation, last linear equation that I am missing. I made everything. It is just the inverse part I have to do, which I'm not able to do. It's just a adjoint I'm not able to get, but that is what you're not able to get. So take a paper, sit for, like you do the NEET paper, right? For competitive exams, take the paper, sit for that time, do the paper, and see what are you getting, what are the score that you're getting, right? Do the same thing for boards, but just it is theoretical, so there could be differences. Like if you write one paragraph answer and the solution has 2 paragraphs, that means you're writing less. If you write in simple English and it has more technical or scientific terms, that means you're not using the required vocabulary. If you wrote both the points in 1 point only, but the answer key of that question paper, sample question paper or the previous year, represented as 2 different points, but you are not able to differentiate them, that means you're losing 1 point. You are giving the adequate details for that answer, right? That why something happens. If there's a chemistry question, that why this thing happens. So there could be 1 point that the carbon is tetravalent, its last atom is highly reactive, right? Its last atom is highly reactive, it was in unstable state. You write that it is tetravalent due to reactivity of unstable state of atom. You write it in 1 line. That will not give you marks. You can make 3 points out of it. When we read the question, we tend to write in 1 line. And this all things would be clear when you will do more and more and more of sample question papers, previous year question papers, when you are trying it out. Are you getting my point? I'm just trying to explain more and more and more of this thing because it is very important. Not just for mathematics, for all the subjects, even for English. In English, the main problem is it becomes very much problematic to solve the paper in 3 hours. Because when we solve it, we think it is a normal question paper. But when you go to the exam, you do not know what is the question paper going to come. Right? There could be some surprising elements which were not there in any of the previous paper. Maybe the passage level goes up, very up. It becomes very difficult to solve the passage. It happens sometimes. Maybe the passage becomes very easy. That's also a problem. If the passage is very easy, let's suppose the reading section passage came and it is very easy to solve, right? So how is that a problem? Because now all of the others will do the passage in less amount of time, and they will have more time to answer the writing skills part. They will have more time to answer the question answers part, the literature part, in which you have to write the answers, descriptive part. So they will have more time to do that. So maybe they will be able to write more and more good answers. They will be able to form more and more good quality of answers because they're having more time, no? And you took it, it is easy, but you took the same amount of time. If you were taking 15 minutes for the reading section, you took the 15 only, even though it was easy, but the others solved it in 10 minutes. So they saved 5 minutes, no? That's how it goes. And when let's say when the checking person will go, when the teacher is checking the board mark sheets, now it is not biased. Checking is always on the basis of the mark points that is given, that this should be there, this should be there. But when it will check when the teacher will check the first answer sheet, second answer sheet, third answer sheet, fourth answer sheet, and when somebody's answer sheet comes in which the English is very simple, there is no good proverbs, idioms used, right? There is not quality of vocabulary used. There could be some grammatical errors. Then they will not see what is written in the mark sheet, what is written in the guidelines. The guideline must say that it should have this much number of words. There is this much number of words. It should represent this answer. This point should be mentioned. You are mentioning that point. But if your quality of words, vocabulary, designing of there's a way of writing an answer, no? There's a different way. One would be more appealing than other. If your answer, framing of answer is not that much appealing than the previous 4 answer sheet that the teacher has checked, then they will score you less. Are you getting my point? If you see from the teacher's perspective. That's how it's done. That's why I'm more and more and more pushing you towards doing more and more of self-practice, more and more of sample question papers, previous year papers. That is the only key left. Got it? So you have to start with differential equations, right? You were through with it, right? Also, one point that I missed, that NCERT is very much important boards, quoting NCERT. Because if you see what some students do, the mistake is they do not tend to remember the reasons written in the NCERT, right? Because many times it occurs that when you're preparing for competitive exams, maybe the teacher has given you an explanation which is far better than NCERT, which is far at a par level than NCERT, and you have understood it very well, but you cannot write it in the board exams because it is not written in NCERT. Like if you have read in the physics part, there is a derivation of electrostatics For a short dipole, how do you calculate the electrostatic field at a distance r? Right? There's a part na in physics NCERT electrostatics.
Yeah.
Calculation of field
Yeah.
at a distance r from the short dipole. So there are 2-3 methods. You do it with the polar method. If you know what is polar method, there is one method that is given in NCERT, which is at 90-degree generalized method, in which you use the cosine formula. This was the mistake that I did in my school exams. And I did all it in polar method, but in NCERT it is not written what is polar method. In NCERT is given generalized cosine formula that I use, triangle formula, which is not
Mhm.
correct fully. If you see polar method is fully correct, because I have learned in my tuition to do like this. But the teacher was good enough that he said, okay, I will consider it because it is school exam, but you cannot write it from now onwards in any of the tests or in any of the, because in board it will not be acceptable. It happens many much time. So what is differential equation? In differential equation, there should be some differential element, right?
Yeah.
Like there could be dy by dx, or there could be the square of dy by dx, like dy by dx whole square, or there could be double derivative d square y by dx square. That means d by dx of dy by dx. Correct? So there should be some differential element. Then we say it is a differential equation. Now we'll go to order and degree. What is the order and degree of a differential equation? So order means the maximum derivative that is available. Order is the max derivative available. Max derivative in equation. And what is degree? Degree is the power of order derivative. The derivative that you have selected in order, its power is known as degree. For example,
Yeah.
if there's a equation x dqy upon dx cube square plus dy upon dx whole to the power 5 plus sine y equals to 0. What will be the order? What will be the degree?
Order will be 3, degree will be 2.
Yeah. Okay, and there's one more condition that dy by dx should be independent. It should be independent. It should not be in the polynomial form. Oh, it should not be in a function form, right? It should be in a polynomial form. Why I'm saying this? Dy by dx whole square minus d square y by dx square minus 6y equals to log x. Tell me what is the degree?
Degree is 1.
Degree is 1 because the order is 2. This is the highest and its power is 1. The degree will be 1.
Yeah.
Correct. There's a similar question of this type, only one more. Find order and degree. Yeah, this is a good question. I'll repeat this one. So the question is d square y upon dx square plus x Tell me what is the order and degree?
Order is 2.
Correct.
Degree is 1.
Degree is not defined.
Okay.
Well, it is bounded now by log.
Yeah.
Got it or any doubt? Discuss it here.
No, I got.
The degree is not defined for these
Yeah.
cases. Another question of this type. No, there isn't. Okay. Now you see how we can form differential equation. So to form a differential equation, what you have to do? You have to differentiate it. You have to differentiate how many times the independent perimeter is there. You have to differentiate the equation, differentiate the curve, number of times there is independent parameters. Now, what do you mean by independent perimeter? Can you tell me? Any idea of independent parameter? You know what is parameter, right? What is
No, we have to
independent parameter? Okay, I will tell you. Like if you see y equals to x plus c, if this is the equation, so c is a parameter. It is not a variable, it is a parameter. Correct?
Yeah.
Because if we fix a parameter, we will get y. If we put c equals to 1, we will get one equation y equals to x plus 1. If we put y equals to x plus 2, so there we get one solution by putting the parameter as 1, by fixing the value of the parameter. But the value of y and x is always variable na, for any curve. That's why you find the locus of y and x. So that's what parameter is. Independent parameter means that it cannot be merged anymore. Like if we say there is a equation y equals to x plus c1 plus c2. So this both can be written as c na.
Yeah.
So why we are writing it differently? But if I say y equals to c1 x plus c2, now y equals to c1 x plus c1 c2, you will say c1 c2 could be written as c. But then also there are two
Yeah.
parameters, c1 and c.
Yeah.
So there are two independent parameters. That's how we
Mm.
see how many times equation has to be differentiated. I will take a question from your book only, or from the PYQ only. It is a one marker. You have to find the differential equation. Find the differential equation of family of curves. It will give you the family of curves because you can fix the curve if you put a particular value of the differential, particular value of the parameter, right? So what we just
Yeah.
try to do, we differentiate it again and again, and we eliminate the parameter. Then we will get the differential equation. And how we will do that, I will show you in this question. Find the differential equation of family of curve. So the curve is given as v equals to a by r plus b. This is the curve given, where a and b are arbitrary constants. So how many independent parameters are there in this equation? Can you tell me?
Two.
Two, because a and b cannot be merged together. So
Yeah.
v is one variable and r is one variable. So what we can do, v equals to a r inverse plus b, correct? This is the equation. Differentiate with respect to r. Okay. It will become dv by dr is equals to a. What will become of r inverse? Minus 1 r to the power minus 2 plus b. So you can write it as b minus a upon r square.
Yeah.
Is it correct?
Isn't b a constant? Would it go upon the b?
Yeah, b is constant, so it will become 0. So the answer is minus a by r square. So this is what dv by dr. Now because there were two constants, so we will have to differentiate it 2 times, that we have learned. Differentiate the curve number of times there is independent parameter. Okay, if there are two constants, you will differentiate it 2 times. So you differentiate it again with respect to r only. Differentiate with respect to r. Differentiate both sides with respect to r. So this will become d square v upon dr square is equals to minus a r to the power minus 2 will become minus a minus 2 r to the power minus 3. It will become 2a upon r cube. Correct?
Yeah.
Any doubt?
No.
Okay. So we got dv by dr as minus a by r square, and we got d square v upon dr square as 2a by r cube. Correct? Correct? Any doubt? Hello? You're not audible again. Hello? Hello. Hello, you're not audible. Can you hear me? Hello.
Hello. My
Oh,
net is a bit bad, but
no problem. But if you face that you're not, were you able to listen to me? Were you able to hear me?
yeah, I listened until 2 a.m. by you.
What?
I listened to what you have written.
No, I was saying hello. Were you able to listen that, or you were not able to listen?
I
So what is
listened
the
to
next
it.
step? Okay. So what is the next step? That when you are done with differentiating it, the number of times there is independent parameters, you have to eliminate the parameter. What is the parameter here? A is the parameter that is coming in both differential equations now. So we'll eliminate it. We can write A equals to minus r square dv by dr, correct? From this equation.
Yeah.
Okay. And we can also write it to be equal to r cube by 2 d square b by dr square, right? From this equation. A will be r cube d square b by dr upon 2, correct? Right?
Yeah.
We will now just take this part. It will become minus r square dv by dr equals to r cube by 2 d square b by dr cube. So r square will cut this r square. Only one r will be left. So it will become
Yeah.
d square v by dr square. This 2 will go this side. So it will become minus 2. So plus dv by dr. There will be r here. R is left now. So r
Yeah.
d square v by dr square plus 2 dv by dr equals to 0. This is the final differential equation which will be found. Any doubt?
Yeah.
Okay, now you
No,
have to
no,
do
no,
the
no
same
doubt.
question. Okay, it
Yeah.
is one mark question. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Find a differential equation representing the family of curves, and the equation given is y equals to a e to the power bx plus 5, where a and b are arbitrary constants. Arbitrary. Go for this one.
Yeah, I got an answer.
Now what are you getting?
Y double derivative of y into double derivative of y minus dy by dx the whole square is equal to 0.
Y double derivative of y minus dy by dx is equals to 0. Whole square.
Yeah.
The whole square of dy by dx, right? Of the whole or only of the dy by dx?
No, the whole.
Yeah, it's correct. You got it now how to do this question, because there is a question in same question in 18, same type of question. There's a question in 19. There's a question in 2006. There's a lot of question.
Yeah.
There's a 4 mark question of the same type, forming of differential equation. This one. Yeah, you have to form a differential equation. If y equals to a sine x plus b. Solve this one.
I got an answer.
Yes, what are you getting?
Double derivative of y plus y is equal to 0.
Double derivative of y plus y equals to 0. Yeah, so you're able to get now how to solve these type of questions.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll move to next topic, which is solving of a differential equation. So how do you solve a differential equation? The first mission is variable separation. How do we do variable separation? Let's try to factorize that. Root of 1 plus x square plus y square plus x square y square plus xy equals to dy by dx. Correct?
Yeah.
Now what are we going to do? It will become 1 plus x square plus y square common out is equals to plus xy dy by dx equals to 0. So it will become equals to minus xy dy by dx. Correct? you can take 1 plus x square common, and then you will left with 1 plus y square minus x square dy by dx. Now it will be 1 plus x square. You take this x in the denominator and this gx upper, and there something that will be minus y upon root 1 plus y square dy. Correct? Any doubt?
No, no doubt.
Now you have to just integrate the both sides. Tell me what you will be getting as the answer after integration.
Can you do it then?
Okay, in the right hand part, you have to take 1 plus y square to be t, right? So it will become t to the power minus half.
Yeah.
And you have to take 1 plus to be return t to the minus half, and the denominator dt will be 2y. And multiply by 2, divide by 2. It will be minus 0.2, so minus 1.2 dt. Correct? You have to integrate this part. On the right side, what will be done? You can take it as root of 1 plus x square upon x. You can take it as root of 1 upon x square plus x square upon x square. Dx integral. We cannot get it like this. What is the formula of root 1 plus x square? Integration of root 1 plus x square?
Um, it was x by 2. Wait. It was plus 1 by 2 ln into x plus yeah.
Root 1 plus x square upon x. How can I simplify it? I'm audible? Hello? Hello?
Hmm?
I'm audible? Yeah, so what
Yeah.
I am thinking on this side is to put x to be tan theta. Putting x to be tan theta will help me. Or then it will become 1 plus tan square theta. That will be directly sec theta. Root of 1 plus tan square theta will be sec
Yeah.
theta, na? Upon tan theta. Integral. Sec theta is nothing but 1 upon cos theta, and tan theta is nothing but sine upon cos theta. Right? So it will become the integral
Yeah.
of cos theta d theta. Sorry, integral of cosec theta d theta. And we already know the integral of cosec theta d theta. integral of there is one mistake. We do not change dx, right? Dx will become d theta. No?
Yeah.
It will become sec square d
Wait.
theta. It will become 1 upon cos square d theta. I'm not adding it actually now. It will become sec theta upon tan theta. Sec square here d theta. This will then become can you think of any way of solving this side? The left hand side.
Okay.
Right, we can apply tan square theta. It will become 1 plus tan square theta sec theta. Sec theta upon tan square tan theta into sec square theta will become this would be written as cos sec theta into sec square theta d theta. Right?
Yeah.
Any doubt?
No.
Now we can note sec square theta to be 1 plus tan theta. It will become cos sec theta 1 plus tan theta whole square d theta. Right?
Yeah.
If you have any doubt, you can ask me.
No, I got it.
Okay, now just you have to integrate it. So cos sec theta integration is what? Ln cos sec theta. Ln cos sec theta minus cot theta, right?
Yeah.
What is the integration of cosec theta d theta? Plus integration of tan square theta into cosec theta. It will be like tan square theta cos theta. What we can do, we'll do it like this, and the other part will become cosec theta tan square theta. Cosec theta tan square theta. That is what I have been saying again and again, that integrals would be used heavily, right?
Yeah.
Now after adding cosec theta to tan square theta, cosec theta is nothing but sin theta. Tan square theta is nothing but sin square theta upon cos square theta. So it will become tan theta sec theta d theta. What is the integral of tan theta sec theta? Sec theta. And it should be equal to this part, no? Minus half t to the power minus half t to the power minus half minus 1. And plus 1, sorry. Plus 1. So it will become ln of cosec theta minus cot theta plus this part plus sec theta should be equals to 1 by 4 t to the power minus half. Correct?
Yeah.
Are you able to understand it? Or any doubt?
Yeah.
No
No.
doubt. Okay, so this is what we got. We have to just put the values here. We took x to be tan theta, so represent tan theta by x. Just change them. Okay. We took 1 plus y square to be t,
Yeah.
so in the place of t, we'll put 1 plus y square. That's how this question will get covered. We're able to get it, how we have to do it. We just make two functions and integrate them.
Yeah.
Right? I'll give you one question on it. It is. No, this is also not covered yet. Try solving this one, question 2. This is a good one. It will require a good manipulation trick, I think. There is one marker. dy by dx is equals to x cos y dy is equals to x e to the power x log of x plus e to the power x dx. Try to solve this one. How we solve this
Yeah.
one? This is a one mark question considering it. If you face it out, you can tell me, okay?
Yeah.
We can discuss it together.
Wait, what?
I'm saying if you face any doubt at any place, we can discuss the doubt together.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got an answer.
What are you saying?
I got an answer.
Okay, what have you got?
I got sine y is equal to ex log x plus c.
Okay, how did you do this one?
So first I brought x to the other side and divided it, so it became ex log x by x.
So it becomes ex log x plus ex by x.
Yeah.
Is equals to
Is equals to cos y dy. So now integrate sides.
is equals to cos y dy.
Equals to, so then I integrated both sides.
I integrated both the sides and I got the answer, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you do the variables. But one thing I could notice is we can try it out if it goes that way also, it could be easier. X cos y dy is equals to x e to the power x log x plus e to the power x dx, correct? This is the question, right?
Yeah.
So if we can see, there is an x here, there's an x here. So x log x log x what is the derivative of ln x? Can you remember what is the derivative of ln x?
1 by x.
One by x, correct? And what is the derivative of x ln x? It will be ln x plus 1, correct?
Yeah.
ln x plus 1. Okay, so the integral of ln x is x ln x minus 1, right?
Yeah.
So I got confused from it that if we could directly substitute something here. But it is not possible. Okay, then your method is correct using variable separable. So that's one part of doing how we solve the questions using variable separations. But there are some parts where variable separation is not possible. Like if we take the example dy by dx is equals to sine of x plus 2y. How can we do the separation? It is not possible, no?
No.
Can you separate it into as a function of x dx and a function of y dy, then integrate both sides? No, it's not possible. So what we do, it is a reduced form of variation separable. Reduced form. How is all this? Let's see. If we take x plus 2y to be t, we now use substitution. Let's say if x plus 2y is t, and we differentiate it with respect to x. Correct?
Yeah.
Any problem? So now we can write that dy by dx is nothing but dt by dx minus 1 by 2. Correct? dt by dx minus 1 by 2. Right? So now we can just change dy by dx into this form. Now it will become, in the place of dy by dx, we will write dt by dx minus 1 upon 2. And now it will not become sine x plus 2y. It will become sine of t. Now we can write dt by dx minus 1 equals to 2 sine t. dt by dx is equals to 2 sine t plus 1. Now we are able to do it. How? dt by 2 sine t plus 1 equals to dx. Now you have to just integrate it. Got it? So how we have to do? It is a reduced form of variable separation. How? We just substitute something so that it becomes in two variables that are separatable. Got my point?
Yeah.
Now there's something called differential equation of homogeneous nature. So if the differential equation is of homogeneous nature means degree is same. Degree is same in numerator and denominator. Okay, degree is same in numerator and denominator, and also in all terms degree is same. Then we can say it is a homogeneous. It is of homogeneous nature. So for example, so what we are going to do, we'll see different types of solutions of differential equations, and then as I've seen in the question bank, there are different types of questions. So we have to see how to approach a question, right? Like in the calculus, we used to see now which method is the best one. So we try the first one, which see is the conditions matching, it is of the same time as we have done in the practice. Same time we will do. So I'm showing you all the methods. Like we did variable separation. Now then we did reduced form of variable separation by substituting it with t. Now we are doing it with homogeneous nature. So if it is dy by dx, let's say x plus 2y upon 2x minus y. Okay. So see, it is of first order. Also, it is mainly for first order. And this is of first order also. Correct?
Yeah.
All the terms have a degree of 1. It is a power 1, it is a variable power 1, it is a variable power 1, it is a variable power 1. Correct? The terms are of same degree. So this could be solved. How it could be solved? We have to put this very common y equals to x v. Or we generally put v equals to y by x. This you have to remember. It is used very much. Very much. Put v equals to y by x if they are of homogeneous nature with same degree equations and same degree terms. Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how we'll do it? We'll just put y equals to xv. So we'll put y equals to xv, differentiating with respect to x. So it will become dy by dx is equals to, now we will apply chain rule. It will become v plus, now x will remain, we have to differentiate v. So it will become dv by dx, correct?
Yeah.
What was the question? The question was dy by dx is equals to x plus 2y upon 2x minus y, right? 2x minus y. This was the question. So what we'll put the values. Now dy by dx becomes v plus x dv by dx. X becomes x and y becomes vx, correct? X remains x and y becomes vx. Y becomes vx. Now why this is very good method, why it is very nice method? Because if we see, the x will get common here. V plus x dv by dx equals to x is common in numerator and denominator, and it becomes 1 plus 2y and 2 minus v. Got it? So let cut off. Now you can get x dv by dx equals to 1 plus 2y upon 2 minus v, correct? So after subtracting it will become x dv by dx. At any place, if you feel there is any doubt, you can ask me, okay? 2y minus of 2v plus v square upon 2 minus v. So it will become x dv by dx 1 plus v square 2 minus v. See, now it becomes variable separable. How? You will write it as 2 minus v upon 1 plus v square dv, and this dx part will go here, dx upon x. You have to just integrate it. Now it all goes to integration part. Any doubt?
No.
If it is of a homogeneous nature in which the degree is same of the numerator and denominator, if it is of same degree equation, then what we do, we put y equals to vx. We put y equals to vx. So we can say v equals to y by x. Y equals to vx. That is what we put. So we will remove y now. We take dy by dx in the form of y, v. Correct? We put vx in the place
Yeah.
of y. Now the problem is if there's a equation which is not of this type. Let's say if dy by dx is something like same equation xy to y and 2x plus 3y. Will you be able to do this question? If you see this type of question is given, is it easy or not?
Yeah.
It is of same type, now. You have to just put
Yeah.
y equals to vx in it. It's of same degree. But if it is given plus 3 and plus 4, now all the terms are of not same degree. In this one,
Yeah.
we were getting x common, it was getting cut out. Now, if we will put vx here and vx here, we will not get x common from here. Correct? And x cannot be now cancelled out. So now this could not be just be solved using y equals to vx. Are you getting my point? So
Yeah.
now this is a new problem that has arisen. So how we are going to solve it? We will say that dy by dx, we will just substitute it. What do we substitute? We will substitute small x to be capital X plus h and small y to be capital Y plus h. Like in the coordinate section, we used to do for transforming. No, if there was a coordinate given here, we have to transform it here. So we used to add something or subtract something. Like we have to just remove this 3 and 4. So we add something that removes it. Correct?
Yeah.
So we change all of the equation. So now dy will become d capital Y upon d capital X is equals to x will become capital X plus h. Plus 2y will become 2 times of capital Y plus k, and 3 will remain 3. In denominator, it will become 2 times of x, that becomes capital X plus h. Correct?
Yeah.
Y will become 3y will become 3 times of capital Y plus k. Right?
Yeah.
Become 2y plus 2k. And then plus 4. Now see, what is the unwanted part? If you see, we can take x and y part to be of 1 degree equation, but we do not need this h, we do not need this 2k, we do not need this 3. Correct?
Yeah.
Similarly, in denominator, we do not need this 2h, we do not need this 3k, and we do not need this 4. Because we have to make it of this form, no? This form, in which it is of same degree,
Yeah.
and all the terms are of same degree too. So we take that h plus 2k plus 3 should be 0. And also the denominator part, 2h plus 3k plus 4 should also be 0. So put the value of it to be 0. By solving these both equations, we will get the value of h and k. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay, now we have put the value of it to be 0. Now dy by dx, if they are 0, then others will remain, no? X plus 2y will remain there only. And 2x plus 3y will also remain because others are 0. Correct? So now you can solve this part how? Capital Y equals to V capital X. Now you, from doing all this, you will get the value of capital Y and capital X. Solving this differential equation by putting this value, you will get the value of capital Y and capital X.
Yeah.
Got it? Now what was capital Y?
Yeah.
Small y was capital Y, small x was capital X plus h, and small y was capital Y plus k. Now you know the value of h and k from these equations. You have to just solve two equations now with two variables. So you know the value of h and k. You have solved y and x using this equation, right? Capital Y and capital X. So you can find small y and small x. Yes or no?
Yeah. Yeah.
So our time is also getting over. So what I will give you, this is your homework question, this one. The last one we discussed, right? Note it down. We will discuss it tomorrow. So try to attempt it once because we have discussed it. You have to just put x, small x to be capital X plus h, small y to be capital Y plus k, and you have to remove the constant part. So it becomes like this one, right? Then you can put y equals to capital Y equals to, you can take small v or capital Vx. You will get the value of y and x. You will get the value of h and k, and you will be able to find x and y. Got it?
Yeah.
So this is your homework question. Try to attempt it. Okay. Then we will go to first order linear differentiation. That is the most asked question, or the question that are mostly asked, the theory that is mostly asked. And we will be about at the end of the chapter till in the next class. Maybe just some question practice will be left. So try to revise what you have done today. Because it's just theory heavy, not much of numericals, right?
Yeah.
Any doubt you want to ask or any Confusion on something? Any question?
No.
Okay then. So we should end the class, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Try to attempt sample papers. Maybe tomorrow you are having classes, maybe, but on weekdays try to attempt more and more sample papers, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Bye bye then.
Yeah.